again going to train the model. So let's మీరు ఫాస్ట్ గా ఉండాలి, మీరు ఫాస్ట్ గా ఉండాలి. ఇప్పుడు కూర్చోండి, నేను చేస్తాను. So yesterday we started unit 1. Look at the board. Your concentration should be completely on the PPT. Okay, if you go through this PPT, there will be no need for you for preparing for semester exam. Look at the PPT. So we have discussed about evolution, history. We have discussed about history. Next, we have discussed about different types of ML that we call as paradigms. Next, learning by rote, learning by induction. Yesterday we understood about what is copying, what is originality. Okay, that copying and originality as divided into learning by rote, learning by induction, learning by transduction. Next, reinforcement learning. What is reinforcement learning? Yes, types of data. Yesterday we discussed about different numerous types of data. Not only the data is there, according for your purpose I have given the types of data. Other than that, more classification of data is there. Matching stages in machine learning. In addition to that, we have discussed about machine learning process. Next, data acquisition. We completed data acquisition. Next, feature selection. Just now I reminded you. Next, model selection, model evaluation, model prediction. We did completed in detail. Here only we will discuss about evaluation, different types of evaluation metrics. Next, search and learning data sets. Data sets I have completed in types of data. Okay. Now I will scroll all the PPTs. Just look at that. If you missed any topic, make note down of that. If you didn't understand any topic, mail to me. I will reply for you. Okay. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ దాన్ని రిపీట్ చేయలేం, టైం లేదు. We have discussed before what is before machine learning. Okay. Without machine, what we have done? What is the first stage of without machine learning? After that, Google. After that, face recognition. Why I have given this picture? Why I have given this picture? Before, for using Google, only we have to type. Only that facility was there. But later on, next, users. These are the different types of users. Okay, adi ravatledu. Next, in our daily life. Okay. Traffic predictions. So, in these traffic predictions, we all observe while we use the Google Map while traveling from one place to another. At some point of time, if it detects that there is a congestion, then it will automatically gives an alternate route and also gives you the message that why it is predicting that route. Okay. Next. Next. Email spam filtering. Why automatically some emails are going into spam folder? Online fraud detection. Is this online theft is doing physically coming to us and doing theft? Is it online frauding is getting in personal? No. Next. Stock marketing. This is also prediction, is it right? Next. Medical technology. In medical technology, what is the present technology we are using? Robotic surgery. Is in robotic surgery person is involved? Person is used for observation. Person is not involved. Person is used for observation. The robot is going to get the instruction from that human. The robot is going to implement that instructions only. Okay. Here, what agent system is there? In a single agent or multi-agent? Single agent or multi-agent? Here, this is one of the environment. In this environment, multi-agent system is working or single agent system is working? Multi-agent system is working. Very good. Next. ఇక్కడ రావట్లేదు. So what is machine learning? Is this correct? Humans learn from past experiences. Machines follow the instructions given by humans. Who is training the machine? Humans are training the machine. How the machine is going to perform? It is going to perform exactly how it is trained. It is going to perform exactly how it is trained, but it is improving in performing its results. Is it right? Example, ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, you are giving a question. It is giving one answer. You are not satisfied with that answer. You want more answers. Then it is going to improve its answer. But it is not going to give the same answer. Never and ever, ChatGPT will not give the same answer. Because it is trained by the human only. Yesterday, we had saw one picture. This is an ordinary machine. That machine is going to think. Is it right? Based on the training given by the humans. This is the machine learning. First, machine learning, what it is going to do? It is going to learn. You people are going to learn. Now you are a machine learning model. You are machine learning people. You people are going to learn. After you learn, you are going to perform the examination. There the prediction comes. You know the answer, you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, are you writing the exact answer which I am going to tell? You people are going to write the exact definition of machine learning? No, you are not going to remember, but you are going to write a definition which meets same meaning as this machine learning definition. Is it right? There you are going to improve your results. Okay? No, unless and until if chits has kept in the paper, those 2 students or 3 students who share the same slips, cheating చేయడానికి slips యూజ్ చేస్తారు కదా, వాళ్ళు మాత్రమే కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ రాస్తారు. Same as it is. If single full stop is there, that full stop will be there in their paper. Except them, people who are writing the definition, there will be a change in answer, representation of answer from one agent to the other agent. Is it right or not? Yes. Next. You are going to predict, you are going to improve your result. Is it right? This is what the machine learning is going to do. Okay, next. This is the evolution of machine learning. Okay, initially artificial intelligence was introduced. Later on ML, later on DL. What is DL here? Deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Before artificial intelligence word, do they recognize that the word should be kept? No, initially work was done, work was in progress before independence only. Before so many years, work was doing. Later on, researchers recognized that a relation should be kept between the machine and human. Later on, the work was done, artificial intelligence word has given for that work. Later on, conference was created. After conference, a word AI has given, but some period of time, there was a period of time where AI was boom. What is that period of time? Period of time. AI, winter of AI. What is that period called? Winter of AI. What is that period time? What is that period time? 74 to 1974 to 1980. Okay. That period is the AI winter. Why it is called is this? During that period, they felt that essential of AI is necessary, compulsory, that AI should be in implementation. So that's why during that period is called as AI winter. Okay, that period is called as AI winter. Later on, funding was stopped because of ups and downs in AI. Because in which, suppose you are doing one project on a topic, there is no guarantee that you must compulsory get the output completely. Example is, whenever we test a model, we will get the accuracy maximum 98, 80, 85, ever and ever get 100%. So during that prediction, because of that prediction, they have stopped the funding. Later on, now the AI is in boom. Okay, next, 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 next. Traditional programming, machine learning program. You understood about traditional programming? In traditional programming, we are going to give each and every instructions. We are going to compile. We are going to get the output. Whereas coming to the machine learning, we are only going to give the data. We are going to give the output. It is going to give the a model which we are going to use for later on implementation. Okay. Next, paradigms. Already we discussed about paradigms. Next, 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 next. Unsupervised pattern. Mundu. Unsupervised learning. You understood about unsupervised learning? Next. Ninka. Rote learning. Reinforcement learning. What is reinforcement learning? So we have discussed about key concepts. 5 key concepts for reinforcement learning, which is necessary for that. Why I am telling it is necessary for that is, at point of time we get a mistakes, we should defend themselves. Okay. What are the 5 key concepts? అందుకే క్లాస్ జరిగేటప్పుడు వినాలి రాయాలి అని చెప్తున్నా. గుంపులో గోవిందలాగా చెప్పొద్దు. నేను చూసాను అనుకోండి మిమ్మల్ని, అప్పుడు ఆగిపోతారు. Here you are not doing defending yourselves. What is agent here? In our class, who is agent? Who is agent? In our class, in this environment, what is single agent system? What is single agent system? If I myself only talks here, I myself only doing implementation of my work. So I am the single agent system. What is multi-agent system? If both, okay, state, environment, state, specific situation where agent finds itself, action, reward. What is reward here? Is it necessary for acknowledging? Is it necessary? Why? To improve results. So I am doing some work here. I am performing some set of actions in that particular time state means particular period of time. Okay. So depending upon your feedback after the class, I will improve myself. Is it right? I am going to improve myself by giving some comments or by sending some messages. I will improve more, that I come to know that the students need some more from me to change, I should change my way to get connectivity between you and me. Okay, it is necessary for each and everything. Next. Next. Previous pattern types. Difference between reinforcement, supervised learning. See here, in supervised learning, each and every input, labeling of each and every input doesn't depend upon previous input and output. Is it right? In supervised learning, each and every input doesn't depend on previous input or output, whatever it may be. Whereas coming to the reinforcement learning, each and every new input depends upon the previous learning. Is it right? Is it right? Why? Why I am telling reinforcement learning? The next input completely depends upon the previous input. Why I am telling that? By feedback, we are giving you feedback. Okay, here I have given an example as chess game for reinforcement learning, because in chess game, if we have to give the we have to take the second step, means it completely depends upon the previous step. Okay, that's why I've given the chess game. But in for supervised learning, we have given the object recognition, because in supervised learning, each and every input is a new input, whether the data is trained or tested. Okay, next. Next. Previously pattern, sir. Tell me, don't tell me about the previous three. What are the different types of data based on the learning type? What are the different types of data based on the learning type? In machine learning, what are the different types of data? Three different types of data is there. Validation, testing, training. Training data first comes, validation comes, testing comes. Okay, these are the three types of data. Why we are dividing that as the three types is, first initially we are going to train, we are going to test with the data which is not labeled, which is not trained. Okay, that data we are going to test, we are going to check the accuracy. Okay, next. Matching, next. Next. So this is the process. This is not related for you, but I have given for the project which you can do. Okay, this is the process. What is the problem statement here? What is the problem statement? The idea which you have, which you think that the disadvantages regarding that idea is not yet implemented till now. There is no solution. You feel that there is no solution. You feel that you can find a solution, not complete. You can find a solution for that problem. Okay, we call here as a problem. That is the problem statement. What is data collection? What data you are going to collect? The data related to your interest only, which is suitable. Next. Okay. Next. Which algorithm you select? Next, training. What you are going to do? Next, evaluate. What is evaluation here? Valid your so if at all, if my accuracy is not up to the mark, if your accuracy is above 75%, 80%, if the project is a small project, you can go for it. No need to change. Okay. If it is less than the 50%, you need to change. If the accuracy is less, what we have to do again? We have to check with the training data. We have to check with the algorithm. Then we have to proceed to the output. Here, what is deployment? What is deployment here? Deployment is the last stage. Deployment is simply output, delivering to the customer or client or the company. Okay. Model selection. How to select a model? Next. Mundu. So, in this way, whatever the data you are having, okay, if it is labeled, unlabeled, or what, or is the data is suitable. If it is suitable, if you know, you get confirmed that is supervised, then you are going to select what are the different algorithms are there here. Okay. In the second one, unsupervised learning, you select that it is an unsupervised learning. Whatever the process is that it is going to happen, then you are going to select an algorithm which suits for you. Next. Next. So for each and from here, this is a new topic. From here, we are going to do the evaluation. Why we are doing the evaluation? Why we are doing the evaluation? Why it is necessary? Why it necessary for doing the evaluation? Why it is necessary? Headache తగ్గిందా? తగ్గింది కదా, ఈ రోజు వింటావు కదా క్లాస్. ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ ఎందుకు నెసెసరీయా? స్టాండ్ అప్. Is it necessary for evaluation? Why? Accuracy check చేయడానికి. Is it necessary for getting accuracy? ఒక మోడల్ డెవలప్ చేసావు నువ్వు. స్టాండ్ అప్. మోడల్ డెవలప్ చేసావు, యాక్యురసీ అవసరమా? ఎందుకు? See here, we will do the evaluation to check whether it is correct or not. Okay. Next. Methods of evaluation. Here, there are different methods of evaluation. Okay. So for each evaluation, we will give the PPT. మీకు ఆల్రెడీ నిన్న చెప్పానమ్మా, ఎవరైనా నవ్వడం కానీ ఏదైనా చేస్తే, if you think that it is not the teaching which I am doing is not, you can leave the class. If suppose after any each and other person, you can leave the class. You may know more than me, but listen what I know. Evaluation. Right on the first one. You consider. We are doing the first one is cross validation. Cross validation. What is cross validation? Here, for improvement of the model in feature engineering, if the accuracy is less, not feature engineering, machine learning model, if the accuracy is less, we are going to improve the data, trained data. Is it right? Here we should improve the data. For improving of the data, selection of model. Here, a technique to improve the model by splitting data into multiple points. By splitting data into multiple points. Yesterday, I told you that I have trained a model of 120 classes. Here, classes means not your class. I told yesterday some students for doing the PEST, I trained a PEST data set of 120 classes. Each class is having thousands of images. Okay, here I should use the data. I have trained a model.keras అని ఒక model train చేశాను. I trained a model. In that model, for the other projects, for any project I do, I can use that trained model. Is it right? Suppose we are training a model for multiple projects. If it is suits, we can use that. Is it right? So when at some point of time, the result is not good. So I have to select only the particular set of training data set only. Is it right? Is it right? So here what is cross validation is to improve the reliability of the model by splitting data into multiple training, validation, testing data. Okay. Here we will have different one. First one is a K-fold. In K-fold, the data which is there as a training data set will be divided into multiple subsets. Yesterday, one student told that what is ML ante em chepparu? ML is a subset of AI because ML is also an AI, but it is a subset of AI. But AI is not a subset of ML. Is it right? ML is a subset of AI. AI is not a subset of ML. Here also same. So whatever the data we are taking as a subset, it is not a, it is a, whatever the, suppose K1 is a subset, The K1 is a subset of the complete original data set, but the original data set is not a subset. It depends upon the testing, upon the training data, how we are going to divide. In 120 classes and Japan, 120 subsets, I can take it as a 120 subsets. I can divide it as a 10 sets also. It depends upon my selection. Next, leave one cut, leave one out, cross validation. So what it is here, each data point, each subset, each data point is used only once as test. The rest will be used for the training. Okay. If suppose we are doing a training model of 100 images, if we don't have an image to test, there we can take one image from that already trained, then we can do the evaluation for that image. It exactly gives the same name, is it right? It exactly gives the same name. Yesterday we have done with the cat and dog images. Cat and dog images, we have given two, we have trained that model with two images. Okay, we are testing with the same image. It is giving exact answer. Okay, so that is LOOCV. Next. Now, the second one is confusion matrix. Here, look at the board. As we are not solving the problem here, just understand what are the variables we are using here. What are that? You know about the variables? You know variable? What is, I will not ask the question because no time is there. What is a variable is, for a variable, we can give any number of initialization of values. Is it right? Now, here we are giving some variables. What are the variables here? TP, TN, FP, FN. You know about true or false? You know about true or false? True, false. We previously, for in our class hours, we are going to use true or false ante T ante true, F ante false, P ante positive, N ante negative. Kada? Those two variables are using as words here. Where in confusion matrix, the name is it given like that only. Because here, I will give the sufficient notes for you. Okay, I will give sufficient notes for you. Okay, heroes time lekuna malli istanu nenu. Okay, don't bother about, don't be in hurry in writing the notes. Just understand what I am telling. The words, what you listen to me. Okay, don't write anything. Now see here, true, positive. Remember, T is for true, F is for false, P is for positive, N is for negative. Okay, remember this table. You remember only this table. This is rows, this is columns. In columns, we are going to predict the data. Predict the data. Meeku oka image chuinchanu, machine learning. Ordinary machine plus thinking ability equal to machine learning. In machine learning, first it is going to learn, predict, improve results. You people are going to learn from me. You are the machine learning people. In the exam, you are going to predict whether it is correct or not, whether you can answer the question or not. Then you are going to improve your result in writing the answer. Same thing happens here. Here, actually, we are going to predict. We are going to improve our result. We are going to finalize whether it is correct or not. Okay. The first one is positive. If it is positive, then true. If you get the true positive and false positive, then the prediction will be positive only. Okay. If true positive, false positive, the prediction will be positive. Coming to the negative. If false negative, true negative, then the answer will be negative only. Then artham entante, here don't identify true, false. If two values are positive, automatically the prediction is positive. If two values are negative, for both true or false, then the automatic prediction will be negative only. Here, identifying, remembering this. Okay? Make exam law, there is no rule that compulsory they should give the problem. They will confuse you in giving the theory question also. Okay, have you observed or not? I don't know. They will give the math. This is the machine learning subject. They should give the combination of theory as well as the mathematics. Sometimes they will give the theory subject, theory question by confusing you only. At that time, make this point as the main source for writing your answer. You can write the explanation what you understand about this. Here, coming to here, Type 1 error, type 2 error. This is already, if it is true positive, correctly predicted positive cases. True negative, correctly predicted negative cases. Okay. Here false positive, false negative. Type 1 error, type 2 error. Incorrectly predicted false. Okay. False error. Here false negative ante type 2 error, missed detection. Missed detection. Yesterday we had చూపించండి ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళండి. Here already I trained my model regarding the classification of animals. Okay. My model should give the correct answer. Is it right? If I train correctly, it should give the correct answer. Why it is missing the detection of that image? Why it is missing the detection of the image? Here we are giving some feedback and afterwards it will give the correct answer. Okay. This is the example for type 2 error. Type 2 error. Next. Slide కి వెళ్ళండి. మీరు స్లోగా చేస్తున్నా. Write down this. Keep only confusion matrix. Take that table. మీరు full form రాయొద్దండి. Already understood about the variables. Don't write the full form. Write only the variables. You are not school students. You are future researchers. Be fast. Water bottle. Water bottle. Finish. ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ క్లాస్ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎవరైనా మిస్ అయితే చూడండి, రమ్మని చెప్పండి. సార్ ఎవరైనా మిస్ అయితే రమ్మని చెప్పండి సార్. ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ల్యాప్టాప్ కనెక్ట్ కాకుండా కానీ we will do all the chairs to the front side by making my laptop on the top of the bench. I will show whatever I did. Okay sir. Okay, ఏదైనా పాయింట్స్ మిస్ అయ్యి ఉంటే through mail or through WhatsApp I will send. But in the afternoon class, I will show in my laptop. Yesterday we have discussed about one new word, simulation. Do you remember? We have discussed about one new word, simulation. Whatever the simulation work I did, I will show you. Okay, you can do that easily by taking the help of MATLAB. You know MATLAB? You don't know. If you don't know also, that MATLAB tool is available now for free for download, sir. MATLAB tool is free, but for every 1 month we have to download free trial. Once you download that, today if you are downloading that, if today, what is the date today? 2nd. Till 2nd March, you can use that MATLAB free trial completely for robotics, for measurement, for any type of research. You can, for doing simulation, you can download for easily. Okay, you can use for 1 month, sir. After 1 month, again you have to download the free trial. Take the help of the ChatGPT. Yesterday we have discussed about one pre-trained model of ML. What is that pre-trained model? What is that pre-trained model? Mobile V2Net model. Take the help of the mobile V2Net model on your interested topic. Take ChatGPT as a help. Then you can do one simulation. Finish? అయిందా? Now, classification. Okay, what is TP here? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఫార్ములాస్ డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాను, మీరు ఫాస్ట్ గా వేరియబుల్స్ చెప్పాలి. స్టాప్ రైటింగ్. I will give the time for writing the formulas. Stop writing, look at the board. And now tell me what is TP? TF? TF unda asal TF ada? What is TP? TN? FN? FP? Okay, you know about all the variables. So this is the formula for classification of matrix. Accuracy. మనం ఇప్పటి వరకు accuracy అన్నాం కదా నిన్నటి నుండి. So how the accuracy is checked is for each and every image. I trained for 120 classes. Okay, each class is having more than 1000 image. అంటే suppose we take 1000 into 120 ఎంత అవుతుంది? I don't know about calculation. That many of accuracy check will be performed. Okay, yesterday we told one word. I have told one word, EPOCHS. Cheppana? EPOCHS checks for each and every single image whatever the training done. So how it is checked is like this. This is the formula for accuracy. Write down the formula for accuracy. It checks correctly. It doesn't miss any detection. Finish? Full form రాయొద్దు ఎవరు. Okay, the next one, in accuracy we are going to check only the values. We are going to get the validation. We are going to get the validation graph. Okay, how much accuracy it is there. Now we have to know how many predicted values. What is prediction here? What is prediction here? We are going to predict all is correct. Everything is correct. No, prediction means some may be correct, some may not be correct, all may not be correct. Is it right? So here, whenever we are performing the accuracy value, we should get some prediction how many values are correct or how many values are not correct. If we get how many values are correct, then automatically we can identify how many are not correct. So here the prediction formula, the prediction formula is, that is precision formula is this, positive predicted value, PPV. TP by TP plus FP. Write down. Here we get, after performing accuracy, actually how many predicted values are S. Okay. నిన్న చాలా మంది సోది ఉందని రాయలేదు, ఈరోజు సోది లేదని ఫార్ములాస్ ఉన్నాయని రాస్తున్నారు. Finish? Next. The next formula is sensitivity or true positive rate. Write down sensitivity or true positive. Recall. What is the formula for recall? Actual, what is FN? వేరియబుల్స్ మీకు వచ్చా? ఇప్పుడు ఫార్ములాస్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడం కొంచెం 2 times చదువుతా వచ్చేస్తుంది. In previous one, prediction is done. Precision లో prediction ఉంటుంది. Here it is going to give the positive values, only positive values of the identified prediction. Correct prediction లో ఎన్ని positive values ఉన్నాయని చెప్తుంది. Now next one is the F1 score. Here it is going to give a metric, give a value which is going to combine both prediction as well as the recall. Confuse of prediction and precision. Okay, here it is going to combine both the values for the above, and it is going to give some digit for your prediction. F1 score equal to F1 equal to 2 into multiplication of prediction and recall by addition of precision plus recall. So once go through the above formulas. Once go through the fastly above formulas. Confusion matrix already you know. Next, classification, accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score. Okay, F1 score is very easy to remember. Next, model prediction. రాయలేదా ఇంతకు ముందు? ఫాస్ట్ రాయాలి. యూ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ ఏఎంఎల్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎంత ఫాస్ట్ ఉండాలి? Keep heading model prediction. Keep only heading model prediction. Now check with the machine learning process which I have told to you. Pages tippandi తొందరగా fast. Machine learning process. We have given one. I have given one flow chart. Machine learning process. Problem statement kada. Now tell me. Model prediction. Where we are predicting the model means that model suits or not, is suitable or not. Tell me at which stage we are predicting the model. What is that stage name? Evaluation. At which stage? Evaluation అనే స్టేజ్ ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ ప్రెడిక్ట్ చేస్తాం కదా మనం. At which stage we are predicting the model whether it is suitable or not? Evaluation. At evaluation we come to know whether it suits or not, whether the same model using feature engineering should be improved to get more accuracy or not. Okay, that is the stage for model prediction. Draw the diagram. మొత్తం డబ్బాలు అవన్నీ వేయదండి, జస్ట్ నేమ్స్ రాసుకోండి, ఫ్లో వేసుకోండి. ట్రైనింగ్ డేటా, selection of machine learning algorithm. If new data is added, we are going to do the prediction model. We are going to predict that data or model. అందుకెళ్ళి తెచ్చారా? ఈ కప్పు తీసేయమండి, పగిలిపోతుంది మళ్ళీ. Finish. Next, this is the predictive modeling. Observe the PPT. Is it depicts correctly or not? We may have number of models. We may have number of training data sets or trained data set. Among that, we have to select our suitable model. Is it right? Yesterday we discussed about different types of agents. Okay, robotics, agriculture, space, security, big data, etc., etc. The different types of domains of project. Here we may have different types of domains of project. We may have different types of training data set or trained data set or the new data sets. The selection, here we have to do the prediction which is suitable for us. If at all in prediction, if accuracy is less, if we want to train the new data or improve the ML model, we have to select which is new, which is suitable for our project. Okay, this is an image. Next, search and learning. Okay, if you understand this image, then no need for writing the notes of next PPT. Search and learning, this is the last topic, and one more topic is the data sets. Already I told. This is a search and learning. Okay, previously we used to search by using Google Tali kada. We humans, normally people who use the Google think whatever the Google is giving is correct. You know one thing, who is keeping data in Google? Humans only keeping the data. If suppose, if I don't know how to keep the data in Google. If people, you are more technically improved students. because I have 15-20 years gap is there between you and me. Okay, you are more technically. I don't know how to use the technically this system. I don't know, but you people know how to connect this, how to remove this. Okay, this much gap will be there in improvement of the technology. Okay, so okay here before I only, not you people, I only used to search in Google, think that Google is giving correct answer. Yesterday we have discussed about one example. What if suppose I am typing one topic, each and every display of the website should give the same answer, same diagram. Okay, but why it is not giving? Which diagram is correct? Which sentence is correct? Okay, that's why for each and every subject they are giving prescribed textbooks, reference textbooks. Okay, next here searching and learning. Whenever now you people got an idea how to do a project, some idea how to do a project, what is trained model, what is already available, how you people should do. Now searching and learning, you have to search in a correct way, select a topic of your interested. Madam మాకేం తెలీదు ఏం చెప్పమంటారు ఏం చదువు. Today, yesterday and today you have learned so many topics, irrespective of your subject. Also some words which I have explained to you, you may have interest on that particular word, do the project on that. That's all. So here select a topic, that is the problem statement. For that search for different types of data set. There is no rule to download the data set only from the Google, only from the Kaggle GitHub. Okay, suppose you are doing the college information, college management system app. Okay, you can get the data from your college only. How many number of students are there? How many branches are there? Okay. Next, searching of algorithm. So taking the suitable algorithm, how to do the validation system testing. If at all any problem encounters, how to do the feature engineering. Here improvement should be done. How to take the feedback, means how to do the reinforcement learning. Okay. This depends completely on your searching and learning. Next, different types of searches. మీకు డా ఉందా? డా సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉందా? DS? Okay. See, you know about the DFS and BFS? DFS and BFS. In DFS and BFS, we are searching the data. Is it right? We are searching the data. There is difference between two types of searches. Other than that, we are having these type of searches. In later units, you are going to learn about A-star algorithm, greedy search, the different optimization searches. What is the meaning of optimization? What is the meaning of optimization? There may be different types of solutions, all the solution suits, but among that we are going to take only one single solution which suits for ours. Okay. Next, keep heading types of searches only. I will send the data. So here, these are the different learning methods. Take this flowchart. మీకు ఒక ఇమేజ్ వాట్సాప్లో ఇమేజ్ పెడతాను. దీని తర్వాత అది డిస్ప్లే చేయను. ధనుష్ కదా? ఫాస్ట్. దీని తర్వాత మీకు పెట్టిన ఇమేజెస్ డిస్ప్లే చేయను. After this, I will show you an image. Actually, that image is of GIF. The GIF is not working here. GIF ante the image with some graphical representation. అవట్లేదా? కొంచెం దాన్ని జూమ్ చేయండి, వెనకాల వాళ్ళకి కనిపిస్తుందో లేదో. Different types of machine learning algorithms. The first one is supervised learning. In supervised learning, you will be having classification and regression. Second one, unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, you are having clustering and association. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Third one, semi-supervised learning, classification and clustering. Fourth one, reinforcement learning, classification and దాన్నే డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేయండి. లాస్ట్ finish writing this. కనిపించట్లేదా? ఇట్రా ముందుకు రాను. కమ్ హియర్. ఎస్, ఐ ప్రాబ్లం అని ముందుకు రండి అని అంటున్నా. మధ్యలో కూర్చోండి. నెక్స్ట్ పెట్టండి, వీళ్ళు పెడితే ఇట్లనే రాస్తూనే ఉన్నారు. అయిపోయిందా? నెక్స్ట్ see, already we have discussed about this. Is it right? Different types of data sets. Which learning method is this? Data by learning అని ఉంది కదా. Which data type? Okay. Next. మౌస్ తో పెట్టండి వస్తుందేమో. Okay. This is a completion of unit 1. Okay. Completion of unit 1. Now we will start about unit 2. Before that, I will show you one image. I will show you an image. That image I will send through email or WhatsApp. So that image gives complete understanding of all ML models. Okay, complete understanding of all ML models, and what is that each ML model in a single line definition I have given for that. Okay, just I will show you. మీరు రాయాలంటే చాలా టైం పడుతుంది అది. I will show you. I will send that image in WhatsApp or query. Show that image. నువ్వు డౌన్లోడ్ చేసావా? మధ్యాహ్నము ల్యాప్టాప్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వకపోతే అందరూ ముందుకు జరగండి. ముందుకు జరిగితే బెంచ్ పైన ఎలా అయినా సెట్ చేసి అక్కడ బెంచ్ వేయండి, ఒక బెంచ్. అందరు ముందుకు జరగండి, ల్యాప్టాప్ పెట్టి చూపిస్తాం. లేకపోతే మిస్ అయిపోతారు అనవసరంగా. మీరు రావట్లేదంట, రావట్లేదంట అడిగాను. ఒకవేళ మధ్యాహ్నం రాకపోతే నేను మర్చిపోయినా మీరు గుర్తు చేయండి. బికాజ్ నేను వచ్చిన ఇంటెన్షన్ అది చూద్దామని. అది మళ్ళీ మిస్ అయిపోతారు మీరు. స్టాప్ చేసి అక్కడ బెంచ్ వేయండి. బెంచ్ చేస్తే నా ల్యాప్టాప్ పెడతాను. కొంచెం అందరు ముందుకు జరగండి. ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? అందరు ముందుకు జరిగితే యూ కెన్ సీ. వైర్ పని చేయట్లేదు, వైర్ పని చేయట్లేదు అంటారు. ఏమైంది బాబు? ఇది స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయి కంప్లీట్.
చిన్నగా కనిపిస్తుంది మ్యామ్. ఫొటోస్ ని సేవ్ చేసి ప్రెజెంట్ చేద్దాం.
ఫోటోలో ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసావా?
డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి అక్కడ దీనిలో చేస్తుంటే చిన్నగా వస్తుంది. స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసినా ఇలాగే కనిపిస్తుంది.
స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయి. నేను okay, so here look at the PPT. Stop writing, don't write anything, just understand how it is looking. This is my LinkedIn account. Do you know English? LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn account. That is my profile picture. You can easily recognize me. Okay, in that profile picture you can see, confirm cheskovalante my profile name will be Mallepalli Prasanna Kumari. Okay, assistant professor, Vidya Jyoti Institute of Technology, research scholar, Oxford University, agriculture and untadi compulsory. That is my genuine profile. In that profile it is there. ఇంకా పైకి అనండి, ఒక నిమిషం. Look at the board. Stop talking. మీరు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే ఇంత టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకో. మీరు కూర్చున్న టైం, ఈ టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు. See, this is an image. This is an image. This image contains complete machine learning subject. This is an image. Jagrataga vinandi. This is an image where complete machine learning will be there. Okay. After this image, I am having 3 screenshots. I have taken that 3 screenshots. In that 3 screenshots, suppose this is supervised learning is there. In this supervised learning, we are having regression, linear, lasso, polynomial, decision tree, KNN, ఇట్లా ఉన్నాయి కదా different types of algorithm. Each classification కి మనకు ఒక algorithm ఉంటుంది. ఆ algorithm అని ఏంటి అనేది I have given single line definition in my screenshot. Okay. After going home today, take this as a base, learn what is there, and that single definitions will be there, no? Try to read that single definition and understand. Okay. This is complete your unit, 5 units. This image is complete your 5 units. Not first unit. First unit is on the basic level. This is a complete machine learning subject. Okay. Try to learn each and every word of this subject. Okay. Next pattern. Zoom చేయండి. ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ ఇది కాదు, ఒక నిమిషం ఆగు ఆగు. See here, like this I have given for each definition, for each model. కొంచెం జూమ్ చేయండి ఇంకా. Stop. Suppose this linear regression is there, one single line definition, use case. Here use case is nothing but that model in where we are using. Is that model we are using for security projects, for big data projects, for agriculture projects, for robotics, or for space, etc. Mostly in which area it is used, which domain it is used. Here you can see linear regression, single line definition, use case. Similarly, for each and every model I have given like that. Okay. Next. నేనే పెట్టుకుంటాను, నువ్వు పెట్టొద్దు. Next. Look at the board. కొంచెం జూమ్ చేయ బాబు. Stop. Here, look at the PPT. This is other PPT. How we get validation accuracy rate. How the graph represents. In this image, you can see all algorithms graph representation in one image. You can take this help and draw automatically normally in the paper. Okay. Here K means clustering, linear regression, atla different types of graph, different types of models ki graph ela vastadi. This image contains that. Okay. Now కొంచెం జూమ్ చేయండి, కిందికి రండి, ఇంకా కిందికి జూమ్ ఇన్ చేయండి కొంచెం. So this is what you people should understand. Okay. What companies needs from you. What companies needs from you. They don't need a word అంటారు కదా, జల్సా చేసే వాళ్ళకు టైం పాస్ చేసే మలయాళంలో కనబడుతుంది. జల్సా చేసే వాళ్ళకు టైం పాస్ చేసే వాళ్ళకు అవసరం లేదు. వాళ్ళకి దే నీడ్, జూమ్ చేయ బాబు ఇది కింద, వాట్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ రియల్లీ నీడ్. Okay. This is what companies really need. Look at the PPT. What employees, what companies are looking is whatever the work, whatever the requirement is there for them, that requirement you should fulfill. Okay. As you joined as a fresher, they didn't expect that 100% work will be. Hmm?
ప్రాబ్లం
You need to better. Charging better. Keep heading unit 2. Unit 2, nearest neighbor based models. KNN is an example of nearest neighbor model. Nearest neighbor model and only KNN కాదు. Okay. So now we will learn about how the matching will be done. Okay. Nearest neighbor model, main aim of all the nearest neighbor model is they are going to calculate some distance. What is the distance value between from one object to the other matched object, other matched image. So suppose we are training one data set, image data set, there is no rule that all the matching of the images will can be side by side kada పక్క పక్కన ఉండాలని ఏం లేదు కదా. Here they can be from one, here can be one image, that other data point can be at some other point. So we have to calculate the distance. Okay, we have to calculate the distance. So for that case, nearest neighbor models is introduced in machine learning. Write down the definition. Nearest neighbor models are the fundamental class of machine learning, which normally, which maximum normally, especially is used to find the matching between the different data objects. Matching is nothing but there the word similarity between different data points. రాయండి ఫాస్ట్. Here the proximity is nothing but the similarity. యాక్చువల్గా సిమిలారిటీ అనే వర్డ్ యాడ్ చేయలేదు, నిన్న ఎవరో అడిగారు. యాక్చువల్లీ లీగల్లీ వర్డ్ పెడితే దానికి ఆ వర్డ్కి ఆన్సర్ అడిగారని పెట్టాను. అయిపోయిందా? ఫినిష్. ఫాస్ట్ రాయాలి, అసలు పెన్ ఆగొద్దు, అంత తొందరగా రాయాలి. ఫినిష్ రైటింగ్. రాయట్లేదా? రాయండి. ఇది కొంచెం సోదే ఉంటుంది, రాసుకోవాలి, లేకపోతే అర్థం కాదు. పీపీటీస్ మీరు వింటే ఇస్తాం, వినకపోతే ఎందుకు ఇస్తాం? మీరు వింటే ఇస్తాం, మీరు వినాలి, క్లాస్ వింటే ఇస్తాం, లేకపోతే ఇవ్వను. నేను ఇస్తేనే కదా మీకు వచ్చేది. నెక్స్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ నౌ ద ఫస్ట్ టాపిక్. ఏమైంది, రాయలేదా? ఫాస్ట్ రాయాలి. ఏఎంఎల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ మీరు, యు ఆర్ నాట్ సిఎస్సి స్టూడెంట్స్. గుర్తుండదు. నెక్స్ట్ ఇవన్నీ ఇంకా చూడడమే, రాయడం అవసరం లేదు. ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఒక ఫార్ములా, ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇచ్చాను అక్కడే, దాన్ని రాయాలంటే టైం పడుతుంది. అండర్స్టాండింగ్ కోసం మీకు అది అర్థం కావాలంటే ఇవి మీరు రాయాలి కంపల్సరీ. అయిపోయిందా రాయడం? రాసారా? ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ పాయింట్ అన్న రాయండి, ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ పాయింట్ రాయండి. ఫినిష్. నెక్స్ట్, this is the first topic of the unit 2. First topic of the unit 2. Bah. This is the first topic of the unit 2. Okay. Now, in this unit 2, we are going to calculate what is the distance between two matching objects, two proximity objects, two similarity objects. Okay. The two objects are may present side by side, or maybe there may be distance between the two data points or two objects. Is it right? So here we are going to calculate that. Okay. The first topic is the proximity measures. What is proximity? What is proximity? Similarity is proximity. Similarity measure. What is proximity? What is proximity? What is proximity? Huh? Measures. నువ్వు ఏమన్నావు నాకు అర్థం. Cruel role in machine learning. Here, what is the proximity measure is, it is going to calculate how much matching, how much similarity is there in between two objects. How much similarity is there between two objects. For example, I have trained a data set for agriculture pest. ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వినండి, ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వింటే ప్రాక్సిమిటీ మెజర్స్ మొత్తం అర్థమైపోతుంది. I have trained a data set regarding my agricultural research of pest, different types of pest. Suppose pest 1 to pest 10. Okay, I have given an image for testing the data. ఆ ఇమేజ్ ఎంత సిమిలారిటీ ఇస్తుంది అని చేయడానికి ఐ విల్ గివ్ వన్ ఇమేజ్ అదర్ దెన్ ద ట్రైన్డ్ టెస్ట్. 10 పెస్ట్ నేను ఆ ఇమేజ్ ట్రైన్ చేశాం కదా. నౌ ఐ విల్ గివ్ పెస్ట్ లెవెల్ ఇమేజ్. ఓకే, వెన్ ఐ గివ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ అన్ ఇన్పుట్, ద మోడల్ షుడ్ ప్రెడిక్ట్ దట్ if it is the image tested trained image similarity unda leda. If it is not there, it should give no, but sometimes it will give the similarity index. ante already unna pest ki idi enta similar ga undi, okay, enta matching ga undi, so that will give the similarity index. Here that similarity, how much similarity is there, is called as the proximity measure. Okay, suppose I have given the images of all your students who are there in this environment. This main agent is uploading, is training a model with all the images except me. Okay, a model is created, a machine learning model is created with all these images. Okay, this is the training data set. Now I have to do the testing. Okay, I have to validate the testing. For testing, I am giving my image as a new image. Okay, my image as a new image. Our trained model is having all your images with labeled data. Is it right? All your images with labeled data, but it is not containing my image with label. My image is not there. How the label will be? Now I am going to test the model with my image. Okay, it should give either no, it should not give any result, or it should give, if my face is similar with anyone, it should give their name. Kada? It should give their name and it should give the how much percentage it is similar to these all images. Okay, so that how much similarity index it is giving is the proximity measure. How much similarity, enta baga, enta equal ga unda cheppadaanni proximity measure antaru. Ardhamainda? Now write the definition within 1 minute. Okay, proximity measure is the one which calculates similarity between two objects in a given space. Two objects in a given space. This is one object and this is one object. This environment, these agents are one object. This is one object. Now the proximity measure, it calculates how similarity is there between me and you. Okay, that calculation is called as proximity measure. It will be of two forms. One is calculating distance, another one is calculating similarity. Write down the two types also, how it is calculated. Finished? తొందరగా రాయాలి. Finish. So where this proximity measure is used? It is used for pattern recognition. Is it right? What is pattern recognition? Classification of animals is one pattern. Okay, is one data set. Here different patterns, the dog picture may have different patterns, is it right? But our proximity measure, while defining the accuracy, should give the similarity index, that is pattern recognition, essential in classification and regression models, and helps in image processing, medical diagnosis, as well as text mining. Why I am telling here medical diagnosis? Yesterday I have discussed about PET scanning. Do you remember PET scanning? That PET scanning in Hyderabad in Basvatarakam hospital is a very famous hospital. In that, they will do, if suppose in normal hospitals they think that something is happening in the body, though all the reports are normal, but the patient is feeling some uneasiness in some part of his body, then immediately they will refer for the PET scanning. In this PET scanning, the PET scanning by the which is very well technologized, such that in that PET scanning it can recognize particular cell, even the cell in which cell is getting more affected. How much percentage it will give the proximity index, till how much extent that has been spread in which area. Okay, that's why it is given as a, in where is it is used. Okay. The next topic is measurement of distance measures. So here, the first formula we are going to learn about is Euclidean distance. Okay. So here, do you know about a graph? Do you know about a graph? In a graph, what is a two-dimensional graph? How many axes will be there? Three-dimensional graph, X, Y, Z. So multi-dimensional graph, there may be n number of axes. Okay, n number of axes. Here, measurement of here defining the proximity of the points, data points depends upon the which environment we are considering. Depends upon which environment you are considering. Now I will not use the similarity. From now onwards, I will use the word proximity. Okay, we are in the next level of machine learning. Now we should not talk the words about the school words about used. Okay, so to find the proximity value, to find the proximity of between the objects or similarity between the objects, we have to select depending upon the dimensions. That's why I have given here multi-dimensional space. If you are calculating the distance measure in a two dimension, you can write two-dimensional space. Okay, number of values will increase. Here we are considering Euclidean distance in a two given points, between two given points. The two given points may have the points up to from x1 to xn, n number of values, y2, yn number of values. Here the formula is we are calculating between 2 points, distance between 2 points, square root of summation of xi minus yi, square root of summation of xi minus yi whole square. Okay, here xi to yi is, it includes number of points you are considering. It includes number of points you are considering. Okay, if there are 2 points, you will get x1 minus y1 whole square plus y1 minus x2 minus y2. If it is n points and so on, xn minus yn. Okay, write down this formula. Finished. Next. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, next. Keep heading. Manhattan distance. See here. Stop writing. Look at the board. What is the meaning of these two lines? Means if the value we get is negative also, we will consider it as positive. So the formula for this is this. Okay. Manhattan distance, summation of modulus of summation of positive value of xi minus yi. Okay. It depends upon how many values you take. If more than two values are there, you can go on summation of that more than two values. Okay, నేను 2 points తీసుకున్నాను. ఒకవేళ C ఉంటే ప్లస్ మాడ్యులస్ ఆఫ్ x3 minus y3 ప్లస్ మాడ్యులస్ ఆఫ్ xn minus yn. Okay, write down the formula. Finish writing. Huh? Right. ఏమైంది? కొంతమంది రాస్తున్నారు వెయిట్ చేయండి. Okay. Now the third distance is Minkowski distance. Here, for calculating such type of distances, we are going to combine the above two distance measure, the above two proximity measures. Okay. What are the above two proximity measures we have learned now? The first one is Euclidean distance. The second one is Manhattan distance. So for calculating this distance, we need both the values. We need both the proximity measures. What are the first proximity measure we learned? What is the first proximity measure? Euclidean distance. What is the second proximity measure? Manhattan distance. So here we have to calculate that value based upon the above Manhattan distance and the Euclidean distance. Okay. The first P here P between the brackets inside the bracket includes the Manhattan distance. The second where you are using it includes the Euclidean distance. Next slide button. అయిపోయిందా రాయడం? Next slide button. Next slide button. Now keep heading non-metric similarity functions. Non-metric similarity functions. So previously we used to calculate the distance. Is it right? We used to calculate the distance between data points. That may be 2 or n data points. Okay. Now we are going to calculate the proximity non-distance. Non-distance proximity. It may be regarding the images or other index terms. Okay. The first one is the jacket similarity. Keep heading jacket similarity. You know about A intersection B, A union B? What is the difference? What is the A union B? Combination of both the values containing A and the values containing B. What is A intersection B? Similarity. Okay. The proximity between two data points. Okay. Here only you can understand that we are calculating the similarity only. Percentage. మీకు ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పాను కదా, if the image which I am uploading, if my image is not similar to you, the proximity measure should give the percentage, proximity percentage, to which extent the similarity is. So here we will calculate based on the images, not the distance, the proximity, the index, the proximity index percentage. Okay, means to what extent the similar, the combination is A union B, combining me and you. Okay, here in A intersection B, it is going to calculate to what extent my image is similar with you. Because in my training model, I didn't trained my image. I trained only your images and your data. Okay, write on that. The morning itself, you people are getting sleep. Some people are getting sleep. I'm not telling you. Finish. The second one is Pearson correlation coefficient. Here, here by using this formula was arised to know the relationship between the two agents, two data points, two objects. Okay. Yesterday we have taken an example of a dog which actually looks like a cat. చిన్న పప్పీ డాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి తెలుసా తెలుసు కదా మీకు వైట్ డాగ్స్ చిన్న బ్రీడ్ డాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి ఇట్ లుక్స్ సేమ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ ఏ క్యాట్ బట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఏ డాగ్ సో హియర్ our machine learning model should be in a stage to calculate the proximity index. Yesterday one image is inducted as a displayed today also it displayed as a cat initially but actually it is a dog. So here whenever we use this formula through our machine learning model, it should show the linear relationship, means it should show the proximity level relationship between the trained data set and the testing data set. If it is no, in what way the similarity, the proximity similarity is there? In the image wise, in the looking wise, or in the breed wise? Okay? Written that formula? Rasara? Finished? Next. Proximity between binary patterns. Write down that proximity between binary patterns. What are the binary values? Badel se miku. 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Yes or no. Decision making. Okay. Finish. So here till now we have learned that the distance measure, the proximity measure, other than the distance similarity measures etc. will be calculated, will be given with some value or with some percentage. Here this binary pattern recognition will give the values only in the binary numbers in the form of yes or no, 0 or 1. Okay, 0 or 1. Later on it can be converted. So here proximity binary patterns, it is used for pattern recognition where each feature of image, just now we have talked about the image of a cat, image of a dog which looks like a cat. Here if it is not correct, till what percentage proximity index it should given, it should give in what relationship. So that also each feature will represented in the form of ones and zeros. Okay, that is binary pattern. So here these binary patterns can be measured using both distance measure as well as the similarity measures. Next. First one, let us understand what is a binary pattern. Keep heading. Understanding binary patterns. Binary pattern includes only 0 and 1. Okay. Binary patterns includes only 0 and 1. Suppose if we considered any two binary patterns, write down Take your own binary patterns, A and B. Take your own binary patterns, A and B. Here, now we will calculate different proximity measures. A and B points, మీరు own points తీసుకోండి. Okay? Now, the first one is distance based proximity measure using binary patterns. Keep heading. Distance based proximity measures for binary patterns. So now, write down this formula. Write down this formula. You have taken two different A and B binary patterns of your own. Calculate the value. Calculate the value. మీరు ఓన్ బైనరీ ప్యాటర్న్స్ తీసుకున్నారు కదా, యూజ్ దట్ ఫార్ములా, క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద వాల్యూ. Finish? Calculated your own value? By seeing the PPT, in which use Hamilton distance is used? What is DNA? DNA ఎందులో యూజ్ చేస్తారు, అసలు ఏంటి అది? Shall I tell that to find the similarity between two agents, between two humans, between human and animal, between two animals? Okay, here it is not calculate, it is calculating based on the distance measure as well as the similarity measure, image similarity. Okay, next, Euclidean distance for binary vectors. So same formula, take your own binary values, don't look at the board, take your own binary values and calculate the value, Euclidean distance. అక్కడ ఉన్న వాల్యూస్ తీసుకోకండి, మీ వాల్యూ తీసుకోండి, మీరే క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి. Take your own values and calculate that. Tell me, I am having one doubt. I am having one doubt. You please clear me. Okay? ఇక్కడ స్క్వేర్ రూట్ కట్ చేయొచ్చు కదా? చేయొచ్చా? చేయొచ్చా? ఎందుకు చేయొద్దు? Because we are giving here summation. Okay? That's why the square and root doesn't get cancelled. Finish? Next slide. Jacket similarity. Jacket similarity. This is not based on the distance measure. You know, this is based on the similarity image or matching image. Okay? Same formula. Take two values. Calculate the jacket value. Take two binary values. Calculate the jacket formula. Keep adding similarity using similarity measures for binary pattern. Fast గా చేయాలి. చేయండి. చెయ్యి. కనిపించట్లేదా? జాకెట్ ఫార్ములా రాయి. ఉందా? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ ఫార్ములా? ఏ యూనియన్ బి. టూ బైనరీ వాల్యూస్ ని ఓన్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకో. అందులో కనిపించేదేముంది? సిమిలారిటీ మెజర్ అదేంటి బాబు? సిమిలారిటీ మెజర్స్ చెప్పండి. హెడ్డింగ్ ఫర్ బైనరీ ప్యాటర్న్స్ ఉంది. అరే రామా. నాన్ డిస్టింక్ట్ మెజర్ ఫర్ బైనరీ ప్యాటర్న్స్. ప్రాక్సిమిటీ మెజర్స్ ఫర్ బైనరీ ప్యాటర్న్స్. అయిపోయిందా? ఫినిష్. ఫినిష్డ్ క్యాలిక్యులేటింగ్ ద వాల్యూ. ట్వెల్వ్ లంచ్ ఏమైంది? క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ తప్పు వచ్చిందా? నాకు అడిషన్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్స్ రావు. ఫినిష్. దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ పీపుల్ టు టేక్ యువర్ ఓన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఐఎమ్ ఆల్సో వన్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. As a human, we will do mistakes in additions and subtractions. I am not so good at addition and subtraction. Next. అయిపోయిందా? Now keep heading. Different classification algorithms. Different classification of algorithms based on distance metrics, distance measures. So we have learned about the proximity calculating based on the distance and based on the non-distance metrics. Now let us discuss what are the different types of machine learning algorithms or methods based on the calculating of distance metrics, proximity distance metrics. Okay, write down the definition. ఎవరైనా గర్ల్స్ హాస్టల్లో ఉంటున్నారా? పిలవండి, ఎవరైనా అమ్మాయి ఉన్నారు? ఒకసారి పిలవండి.
గర్ల్స్ లో ఎవరైనా హాస్టల్లో ఉండేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా? కాలేజ్ హాస్టల్ ఒకళ్ళంటే
ఏం అవసరం లేదు, కూర్చో. మీకు ఇక్కడ ఫ్యాకల్టీ హాస్టల్ ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ ఉంటారు కదా కింద, ఉన్నారు అక్కడ ఉంటారా? ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ ఉంటారు చూడు, అక్కడ ఉంటారా హాస్టల్? అక్కడ అదే న్యూ రూమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూడండి, కాలేజ్కి ఎదురు అక్కడే ఉంటారా? అక్కడ వైఫై వస్తుంది కదా, పాస్వర్డ్ తెలుసా మీకు? కరెక్టేనా? కొంచెం నాకు చెప్పు. ఫినిష్. నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్. Classification. Write down the definition for classification. ఎవరు పిలిచారు? నెక్స్ట్ రిగ్రెషన్. రైట్ డౌన్. పోనీయండి ఒకసారి. You know about continuous data? You know about continuous data? See, suppose if we are having some formula, okay, we will have some conditions. For x equal to 1, some data. For x equal to 0, some formula. For x equal to n, and so on. Calculate the values till x equal to less than some 10. There, the values, the output will be generated till that condition is met. Suppose in programs in Java, C programs lo, మీరు for loop ఇస్తారు కదా, if condition for loop, if x equal to 1, execute this formula until some x equal to x plus n atla condition ఇచ్చినప్పుడు, that is called as continuous data. So here, whenever we are predicting the proximity measures, whenever we are calculating the proximity level or index, the data can be a continuous data and cannot be a continuous data. If suppose the data is continuous data, if you don't know how many data points are there, if you don't know how many data objects are there, the machine learning model should execute continuously. It should display the output continuously. For such cases, for predicting the correct proximity level, regression model will be used. Regression model will be used. I told you about the mobile V2Net model. Okay, that is already pre-trained model. If a model is trained by you, then you can correctly predict that how many classes you have uploaded, how many data objects you are uploaded. I am telling that I have developed a model called model.keras. For any model you develop, for any model you train, you have to train by giving the extension as .keras, .keras. Similarly, I know that my model, the model which I have created, model.keras, consists of 120 classes, each class of 1000 to more than 1000 images. But I don't know that how many classes we trained for mobile V2Net model. Okay, because that is a pre-trained model. In such cases, you have to calculate, you have to use a regression model. Okay, you don't know how many classes are there, how many data sets are there. I already informed that it may contain any data set. It can give it is a pre-trained model. It can predict any image or any value also. Okay, mobile V2Net model. Next, simple linear regression. See here, what is simple linear regression is, here the x value, the x range is from 0 to 1 only. 0 to 1 only. If suppose you are x naught, you people, these agents are x naught. Okay, b is the unit 1. Okay, x1 is by me. అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ b అనేది కోఎఫిషియంట్. జస్ట్ ఏంటంటే, if it is there, it will be there. If it is not there, only the constant, the b naught will be there. Y value will be calculated based on the only constant. Here, if I tell you the unit 2, if I complete unit 2 for you, then the value will get increased, plus b2 into x2 plus b3 into x3 and so on. It depends upon the number of continuous conditions. Okay, in such cases, our model should predict the correct answer, predict the proximity value, predict the proximity index. Okay, write down this. This is just okay example lagichan. This is independent variable inputs. How many inputs we give? That is the dependent variable. Why y is here dependent? Why I am telling y is dependent, x is the independent value, because the value of y completely depends on how many x value will be generated. So you are going to perform in the exam, whatever you are going to perform in the exam is y value. Okay, if you understand completely 5 units, you can answer complete 5 units in your exam. Okay, if you understand only 2x values, 2 units, then you can perform only the 2 units results. Okay, that's why y is dependent on x variables. Write down this formula. ఇంకా 5 minutes ఉంది, ఇంకోటి అయిపోతుంది. ఏంటి అమ్మా? b0 b1 వాల్యూ B1 వాల్యూ ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఏదైతే ఇన్పుట్స్ మనం డాటా పాయింట్స్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా ఏ బి అట్లా వాల్యూస్ ఉంటే ఎన్ని వాల్యూస్ ఉంటే అట్లా వేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతాం. ఇవి అన్ని కాన్స్టెంట్ వాల్యూస్ B0 B1 అనేటివి కాన్స్టెంట్ వాల్యూస్. X1 X2 అనేది కంటిన్యూస్ వాల్యూస్. ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ కండిషన్. బట్ B0 B1 ఆర్ ద కాన్స్టెంట్ వాల్యూస్. అందుకే ఇక్కడ మీకు ఇమేజ్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఓన్లీ ఎక్స్ అండ్ వాల్యూస్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తారు. B0 B1 వాల్యూస్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేయలేదు. కోఎఫిషియంట్ అంటే ఏంటి? యు నో అబౌట్ కోఎఫిషియంట్? కోఎఫిషియంట్ వేరియబుల్స్ ముందున్న వాల్యూస్ అన్నిటివి కోఎఫిషియంట్ అంటారు. బట్ నథింగ్ బట్ దట్ ఆల్ వాల్యూస్ ఆర్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. So this is one of the best example. One of the best example. See here, the first one both will represent about the salary of an agent. Okay. Madam, ఊరుకే ఏజెంట్ ఎందుకు అంటున్నారు? ఊరుకూరికే అని అంటే హియర్ వీఆర్ లెర్నింగ్ అబౌట్ ML సబ్జెక్ట్. we should actually we should not talk about a person. We should use these words only. We are talking about an agent, how he is performing. Okay, you are studying by paying the fees. I am teaching by taking the salary. Okay, so here my salary depends upon the quality of my teaching. Okay, your result will depend upon the quality of learning. If you don't learn, don't perform correctly, again you have to pay the supply fees and again you have to perform. This is the continuous data. Okay, so now here we are considering the salary as of a salary of an agent. Here B0 and B1 are the constant values. It completely depends upon the continuous data. Okay, if suppose no teaching of ML subject is there, you are the B0 values. Okay, it completely depends upon you to pass or fail. If there is a continuous teaching of the units, then the experience will give. If suppose, see here, if I am having experience of 1 year, my salary, this is my salary. This is the standard salary for a person, for an agent in your college. This is standard salary for a person, for an agent in your college. Okay, the extension, the increase of that salary depends upon the experience. If suppose for a fresher ML is 10,000, we will think that is a 10,000 is the B0 is the standard constant value. For experience, for 1 year experience, you will increase 5,000. Means if suppose the B1 is 5,000, how many experiences you have into 5,000? The complete salary will be that much. Okay, this is an example of an agent who is working in an institution or in an company. Okay, there's simple linear regression. Take down this. Rest of we will continue after lunch. Take your own example. Do you with your own example. Try and take your own example. A fresher, it will increase based on your experience. If experience is